Eoghan Corry, are we really going to have a green list with no countries on it?
That's where we've ended up. I mean, this started off with a fairly farcical situation. Countries with no airports on our green list. Now we have no countries at all. It's looked like, I think, I mentioned early on, a green list for Craggy Island, and it does now appear that Father Dougal was actually put in charge of it.
All right. All of this is going to be rendered redundant, is it not, by this EU-wide traffic light system? Is it not inevitable we would move to that anyway?
Inevitable if you were to listen to the sound bites, and it is looking increasingly like what the Taoiseach said. We're going to align with Europe. It's a great idea. We're going to pass the hard decision making on to Europe. That's what was said a couple of weeks ago. What is clear is that there is great reluctance to do that. What we saw at Michael McNamara's committee, coincidentally, the day before yesterday, was the Minister for Transport equivocating seriously on that, Eamon Ryan. It does look like they think it's a good idea to have the European traffic light system, but they are not going to. They're going to just pick bits of it. The European traffic light system will bring us four things. It'll make it for the green and orange countries travel without restrictions. For red countries, testing will be introduced. We're still a long way off that. Very importantly, the metrics for the traffic light system are under 25 cases in the last fortnight for countries on the green list, and that there are no countries under 25 anymore. Under 50 for the amber list or the orange list. We're quite a few countries. There's about 8 countries there.
No panacea for the travel industry from this new system.
Well, there's a third metric, a very important one, more than 3% positive. We don't seem to be applying that. And the fourth thing is the regions. It isn't clear that we're going to be applying this by region. It doesn't look like we're going to properly align with this. It looks like a soundbite, and next week we could be back in the same situation with no panacea, as you say, for the travel industry, no ability for the aviation industry to plan, and a big question mark over, for instance, Cork and Shannon airports.
Eoghan Corry,